Okay, well, welcome back to the Manager's Review podcast. I believe we're on week 18 this week. So I'm going to talk about some prospects today on top of our normal matchup recap waiver stuff. And the reason I want to talk about prospects is one, we've got a lot of promotions. Two, this is the time of year that good prospects usually come up, especially ones that are far into their development or really should be in the majors. So I'm just going to go ahead and there's a couple of dates to know. Um, I think August 15th, that's the minimum for when prospects can come up. Or the maximum number of games a prospect can play, right? If they play every game of the year outside of that, they will still be under the 45 game threshold to maintain rookie eligibility. So we should probably see a lot of promotions on August 15th, which is 4 days from now. So mark your calendars. And then let's get this mic up a little bit closer. There we go. And then September 1st is also another big date because 40-man, there are a couple extra spots that get added to the roster. So teams have more roster space. Usually that probably goes to pitchers, but occasionally it will go to prospects. So yeah, those are some important dates to know, September 1st and August 15th. But let's go ahead and look at MLB Pipeline's top 100 prospects. And what I'm going to do is just sort of go through which ones I think are probably going to come up. Now, these two guys here, Leo DeVries and Jesus Made. I mean, Cooper Pratt did get injured, who is another top prospect. But so maybe Jesus Made can come up. I would be surprised. Stats. I mean, yeah, he's doing perfectly fine at AA. He's only 19, so it would be kind of surprising if he came up. I don't think the Brewers are rushing to get him up. Eli Willits, with CJ Abrams sort of blocking the path, it's going to be tough for him to come up, especially since he's only he was a last year's draft pick, I think. But so these guys here, and of course Leo DeVries has been a top 1 or 2 prospect for the past 3 years now or so since he was drafted. So it looks like MLB Pipeline expects both of them to come up. I would sort of be surprised if they did, but MLB Pipeline thinks so. I think they're going to have problems. Maybe Leo DeVries comes up. I don't know. I think he's more likely than Jesus Made. But with Cooper Pratt going on the IL, that shortstop spot being held by Joey Ortiz again, maybe Jesus Made comes up. Jose De Paula. This guy, outfield prospect. I would say he's going to come up because he is, murdering AA and AAA. The Dodgers don't have a spot for him. They really don't. With their outfield, with Teoscar. I think maybe, Tommy Edmonds in a super util role, so they mix and match him. I think they're just going to let him ride out the rest of the minors. Cade Anderson. Jerry DePoto confirmed that Cade Anderson will come up and will be a starter, so cha-ching for me. That's awesome. Seth Hernandez. This is the other pitcher if you need pitching help. Seth Hernandez, probably not this year. I don't know, man. He's murdering it in A, and he was a college draft last year, I believe. Right? Yeah, he's 20. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know. They don't think he's going to come up, but I've heard his name quite a few times, so keep an eye on him. Franklin Arias, another shortstop prospect, definitely in the works to maybe come up. Who is playing? It's Trevor Story is coming back, so maybe not. Ryan Sloan, another guy who is just eating at AA. This is now, reminder, I believe this is the PCL. So they don't really want, the ERAs are going to be inflated unless your name is Cade Anderson. But Ryan Sloan is really great. Probably not this year, 2028. Yeah, Cade Anderson is blocking him, but he's quite good. Sebastian Walcott. This is another guy to really be aware of. They're running Ezekiel Duran, Josh Young. I think Young is hurt. So the Rangers have space to bring him up, and look at this. He's batting .328. My God. At Double A, I mean, just nuts. 500 in rookie ball, and they brought him up straight up to Double A, and he's hitting 300. So he's 20. He could come up. Mike Sirota, older outfield prospect, again, just being blocked. He's more likely to come up, in my opinion, than DePaula. He's a little bit older. He's batting .320 between A ball and Double A. Quite good. We probably won't see Raniel Rodriguez. Max Clark is already in the majors. Walker Jenkins, yeah, if you need outfielder help, I'd keep an eye on him. He's batting .300 in between A ball and rookie ball and Triple A. The kid's good. I wouldn't be surprised if he got some major league experience this year. Bonham, Huswar, Gonzalez. These are all names here that you probably won't see this year. See how young they are. George Lombard is up at the major league level. Thomas White is injured. Zaire Hope is down here. Maybe the Tigers play him a little bit later this year. I would be sort of surprised. Kellen Culpepper is up. Let me see. Who else? Jamie Arnold. Who is this? How is he doing? He's doing fine at Double A. Haven't heard this guy's name, but lefty for the A's. I don't know. The A's are like top of my list as far as teams that a prospect might come up. Obviously, they have Leo DeVries, but I don't know if he's going to come up. Ethan Salas. This is a great catching prospect. Bat first catcher. Just killing it in AAA. Hitting .333. I would not be surprised. I mean, can you name the San Diego Padres catcher right now? Is it Freddie Fermin? I would not be surprised if we got Ethan Salas. I might even start stashing him because I don't have a catcher. There's Cam Caminiti for us. I would sort of be surprised if he came up this year, but he's doing fine. Much better at Double A than he was doing in A ball. Angel Hanau, this guy got called up. Another shortstop prospect. You can see there's like a glut of shortstops that may or may not come up. This guy already came up. And, he has a very solid minor league track record. Like might be a 250 hitter in the majors. I think he's got some strikeout problems, though. Michael Arroyo is being blocked by Cole Young. I doubt we'll see him. Maybe in the Mariners outfield, but he is, he's doing good. He's doing good. That is in the Pacific Coast League, so take it with a grain of salt. Arjun Namala, he was traded to the Angels. Joshua Baez, this guy's having a nuts year. He's not quite killing it in AAA like he was in A ball and Double A, but he is on a fast track to the majors, so I'm stashing him. The Cardinals could use some outfield help, so Jarlin Sassana, he's another pitcher. Wouldn't be surprised if the Nats brought him up. He's 22, so wouldn't be a total shock to me. They don't expect him to come up until next year. But, that's fine. Where is, Zach Veen on this list? Not really sure. Luis Lara, he came up. He's a top 100 prospect. Definitely a guy to keep an eye on in the majors. He's already done some pretty good stuff. But, yeah. Cooper Ingle, catcher and outfielder. He already came up for the Guardians and did bad. But definitely a guy to keep an eye on. Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins. Another guy. Hagen Smith. There was some talk about him becoming the closer. I think he's in the bullpen right now for the White Sox. But obviously with Grant Taylor locking down that spot, Hagen Smith in our league is not quite as attractive. Gage Wood, Ianson, they got traded. I doubt we'll see either of these two this year. I don't know. Maybe the Phillies bring Gage Wood up. I doubt it. He is 22 already, so. But he's sort of struggling this year. He's only had 3 starts. I guess he was hurt for a while.
Anybody else I know down here? Churio, but he's nowhere near the majors. River Ryan, Charlie Condon. I mean, these are, River Ryan probably will come up this year for the Tigers. He came up, I guess he already pitched with LA for a little bit. But yeah, he's had an up and down year. No idea what the deal with him is. Carson Milbrandt, that's another guy to watch. I mean, look at this. 5 starts, 130. He has had AAA has not been kind to Carson Milbrandt. There was some talk earlier in the year we might see him this year, but maybe not with this. Elmer Rodriguez is currently pitching. He's currently in the Yankees bullpen, isn't he? Maybe not. I don't know. Joe Tong, Jet Williams. Keep an eye on these guys. Haven't heard about Seaver King. Who else is down here? James Tibbs. Maybe not the pedigree as some other guys, but he is almost hitting 300 over the year in AAA. Another outfielder, first base guy for the Dodgers. If Freeman gets hurt, maybe we'll see him. But barring an injury, all of these great Dodgers prospects probably aren't coming up, which is kind of crazy. Tate Southazine. But Jason Churio, Jackson Churio's brother. Probably won't see him. But yeah, that's a little look at the top 100. Who do I think you should really be looking at? Probably Walker Jenkins. I know there's a lot of people who need outfielder help. Sikora. No, not this year. Ralphie Velasquez. I didn't even mention him, but yeah, he's tall, power hitter guy, right? Yeah. He's got 18 home runs already. Yeah, guy's good. You can check out the savants for all of these. Josh Bias. Yeah, I mean, Emmanuel Rodriguez. These Twins prospects are probably going to come up. At least the ones that are up in AAA. River Ryan, keep an eye on him. Also, Zach Veen. I don't know where Zach Veen is rated, but he is. I guess not. Not a top 100 guy anymore, but the guy's killing it at AAA, so keep an eye on Zach Veen. Sirota, Ryan Sloan. I mean, it's just. Yeah, there's no way we see him this year, which is kind of sad. Yeah. I mean, any of the names that I mentioned are probably worth stashing. And guys like Luis Lara have just been being fine. River Ryan, Luis Lara, Joshua Baez, Walker Jenkins, Sebastian Walcott, Seth Hernandez. I mean, I know he's in A-ball, but he's only 20. Pirates need the help. These are all guys I'd keep an eye on. Maybe not stashing any of them, but just keeping an eye on them because the reason we care about these prospects is they're lottery tickets. They could be league winners if the playoffs are only played over 4 weeks. Anything can happen. And, a guy like Esmeralda Valdez was pretty much only good for that amount of time. 3 weeks or so. So you never know who's going to get hot or when a prospect who's already hot is going to come up and start killing it. Those are all dudes. James Tibbs, of course. Crisantes, I've heard his name. Maybe keep an eye on him. Carlos LaGrange, yeah. Jet Williams, he's more defense first rather than offense. So for our league, or fantasy generally, probably won't matter. Hey, check out Eric Hartman. Go Braves. He's having a rough go at it in AA so far, but yeah, no home runs. He's only had 23 at bats, so. Zach Veen, River Ryan, Luis Lara, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Joshua Baez, Angel Hanao. Kalen Culpepper, George Lombard, Max Clark, Sebastian Walcott, Kate Anderson. I mean, those are all of the dudes there that I really think can make a difference. And then maybe these Dodgers guys. But that's sort of a prospect overview there. We can go ahead and... Now, I wouldn't be trading for any of these guys, really. I guess our trade deadline has already passed, which stinks. Nobody made any like late night deadline deals. I was sort of excited to see if that would happen, but everybody sort of got that out of the way. Nobody really knew when the deadline was, and my podcast was too late. But I have a bye week. We can go over what happened last week. Weird scoring week. There were like 2 teams that got 400 points, and then everybody else was like around or below 300, if I'm remembering correctly. Obviously, the biggest upset was probably me losing to Oz. And Oz really wasn't paying attention. My starters just stunk. It was not a good moment. Yeah, so it was match of 18. Yes. So, go look at the box score here. I mean, look at our top scorers. Cease, Josh Bell, and Dansby Swanson. I mean, Tatis, Bichette, and Tucker, these are all guys that I need to turn it around, so I'm glad they did fine. But Grisham, I mean, Oz got 200 points from these guys. Oof. Nobody had a bad week, really. All of Oz's guys did fine. And, of course, his pitching carried by a few good starts, but nonetheless impactful. Wow, Oz's hitting really just nobody had a bad week. Gino finally turned it on. Trent Grisham had a good week. Acuna did well. Terang did fine. And even these guys are sort of lagging. And then on my side, yeah, Tatis had a great week. 35 points. That's what I need with Soto on the IL. Schwarber finally did something again. Cole Carrig is Coors Gibbs. Lindor is good. Kags, I actually forgot to put, or I didn't put Kags in on a game where he went like 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. So it could have been like 31 points, which would have been nice. I maybe had a chance to win the matchup, but that didn't happen. Antonacci's been struggling. Langford had a bad week. Jensen, Eldridge, and Freeman was only on my roster for a little bit. I streamed Bohm for one day, and he got 3.5 points. So 177, that's perfectly fine. Now this is where things start to fall apart for me. Jared Jones had 2 terrible starts. Walbert Urania had a stinker. Iglesias blew a save, although he did get one. Braden Garcia did okay. I mean, Burke, Montero, Grayson Rodriguez. 7 points for Grayson Rodriguez. That's perfectly fine. Ashcraft, 8. Jacob Webb did good for me. Yuri Perez, 9.5. I need more from all of these guys. Even from Kirby, he only got 11. But I really only had 2 good starts, and I had a lot of pitchers go. That's just what I get, sacrificing pitching for maybe a little bit better side from my lineup. But it wasn't enough. So we move on. I've got a bye week this week. Going to be stashing some prospects, doing some stuff. Jack, again, Erod continues to get away with it. My gosh. Shannon, Aaron Noel. Whereas Chris, Chris's guys are coming around. Abreu continues to be awesome. Churio, Jackson Merrill, Soderstrom. These guys are all great hitters. The rest of these dudes, maybe not so much, except for these 2 here, who really should not be doing this bad, which is unfortunate, but that's baseball. The rest of these guys, I mean, I like Paredes, Keishel. What's Keishel even up to? Let's take a look at his Savant. But like Luke Keishel is a guy you can drop for a prospect. He's looked a little bit better recently. I mean, this gives him a nice floor, but so he's always probably going to be positive in points, but you're probably not getting that much. On the pitching side for Chris, Gosman, Bednar had a great week. Michael King had 2 good starts. Yeah. Something's wrong with Bryce Miller. I'm not sure what it is, but over his last 5 starts, he's given up. Ugh, I mean, yeesh. Yeah, look at that whip, dude. I mean, compared to what he was doing, his last 5 starts have been sort of atrocious. Shorter, not nearly as many Ks, lots of earned runs. Scary stuff from him. I guess you should have traded him when you had the chance. But yeah, I don't know. Sacconi's on the IL. Casey Mize had a bad week. Or had a bad first start. Yeah, nasty. 110 seems like around 100 is the average for people getting from their pitchers. But yeah, a good week from Chris. Jack. I mean, not a ton going on. Like Larnick, Ramirez, these guys can be dropped. Real Muto can be dropped. Maybe go get some of those prospects I've been talking about. The pitching staff is fine. They're nothing special, and they're being carried by frauds. Mainly Erod. But, yeah, Engaged Jump had a good start. Love to see that. Ricky Sasaki's coming around, too. I don't hate it. I don't hate it for Jack. But, yeah, this lineup needs some love. Needs some love for sure. Ryan laid the hurt down on Kyle and Will. Troy Melton, Dylan Dingler. I mean, these Tigers guys are nuts. They are really, really good, and people have got to start respecting them. I mean, the Dingster is like a top 3-4 catcher. I mean, look at this. This is incredible for a guy behind the plate, and especially recently. His stats have always looked like this. Now he's going to be a little bit hit or miss. Bat first catchers typically are, but exciting stuff from the Dinkster. Sean Manaya, is he still on the roster? I mean, he did really, really, really well. So it's nice to see somebody finally rostering him after I suggested it. And yeah, he had a great start. Paul Sewald, no good. Davis Martin, you can drop him. Paul Skeens, scary stuff going on in his neighborhood. Velo's been down. Starts have been shorter. Getting a little less whiffs. Most of his peripherals still say he should be good, but maybe just a tad bit less good. Don't know what to say about him. Bailey Ober did fine. Sanchez has been sort of struggling recently. Rico Garcia's been getting saves for Baltimore, so. And then McGreevy and Manaya. We still need more pitchers on this roster. 84 points is not going to cut it. And with friends like Cody Clemens, I really do think that we can. I don't know. Maybe I should be pressing the Cody Clemens respect button. I don't know. Don't really know what to do with this. I mean, Altuve can probably go. Although he's been a little bit good. Rafaela, Jake Bowers, Rumpfeld. They're all getting it done, but sort of not really. Of course, Ryan's team is good. 210 pitching points. That's craziness, even with Zach Wheeler having a bad start and Savage on the IL. Sucks that Evaldi went down, but JT Ginn is a nice replacement. Riley O'Brien doing well. Logan Henderson's beast. Rasmussen's good. Troy Melton threw 2 excellent starts. And, of course, the lineup was wonderful. Cole Young, I think, is expendable. I'm sort of curious why people are intent on rostering him, but again, same with Nick Gonzalez. I get that these are your plug-and-play guys when you need dudes in there, but I'd rather stash a prospect personally. The rest of the lineup is your average normal guys who are doing really good. Nice to see Carson Bench up here doing really well. I was big on him to come into the year. Wow, is he really not starting every day? Well, I guess that's a recent thing. But, yeah, I love Carson Bench. Moving on. This makes Ryan and I seeding much more interesting because I have a bye week this week, which if Ryan wins, then he'll be a game and a half up on me instead of just a half game. So, which means that then I have to win out, I believe, unless Ryan has a bye week in there. Things, as far as that's really the only interesting thing happening in the West or in the Eastern Division. But the West is getting very interesting. Owen decided that his team is going to be fucking awesome. including Jake McCarthy, Shane Boz. PCA we know is awesome. 2 good starts from Bubba Chandler last week from Gray, but it was not quite enough. I mean, really not enough at all to come out and beat Owen, whose lineup put up 223 points and his pitching staff put up 190. Wow. I mean, look at this. This is resourcefulness here. We're just, we're trying to make up Paul Skeens in the aggregate, which is what's going on with guys like Didier Fuentes getting 16 points, Zach Thornton, Grant Taylor. Starters who are actually relievers seem like a pretty darn good strategy right about now. And it's really helping guys like Owen. But yeah, Kyle Harrison, Max Fried, Turk Skubal. Nothing to see here. These guys are good. Ranger Suarez had a bad start. And then the rest of the pitching staff is fine. But I mean, we have 3 bona fide aces. And guys with good matchups and good relievers. So, honestly, Owen, I think your pitching staff is looking really good right now. As well as the lineup. Galore, Murakami. The rookies are here to come out and impress. Jung-Hoo Lee Gibbs. Not sure what I was thinking there. But all of these other stuff are making up for Gunnar Henderson sucking. And it never hurts. Excuse me. Whew. It never hurts getting 41 points from Jake McCarthy, does it? We will take that to the bank. Nimmo, finally showing up for Gray. My God. Guys are going to have to excuse me. Oh. Okay, well, I think that is passed. So, we'll continue on. Machado had a decent week. Otto Lopez. I don't know. These are guys you, at this point in the season, you expect to get more out of. Maybe not Diaz, but the rest of them, if they all get to the 20-point mark, you're fine. But it's kind of a lot asking all of them to do that. Jeez, the allergies are killing me, man. Again, Bubba Chandler. I mean, this is just a great pitching staff. Not more to say in it. Watch Robleski. The guy is getting scary. Yeah. I don't know, man. There's better pitchers out there. I know Noah Cameron just hit the waiver wire. I'd maybe pick him up instead of Robleski. But moving on. Matthew, a down week for him, but he was playing Connor, who had an even worse week. Only one player got 30 points between the two of them, and that was Peyton Tolley, who had 2 good starts. Now, Matthew's lineup was topped off by J.J. Weatherholt. I mean, 126, 165. Wow, it was really the pitching staff that came in clutch here. Yeah, that makes sense. Good starts from pretty much everybody, and Kelly and Whitlock got points. Foster Griffin and Gasser were really the only guys who didn't do their job. When everybody else does, they're not needed. But the lineup definitely lagged. Okamoto, a big 0 from him. Eduardo Valencia, when he was put in there, was bad. I don't really like him all that much. I guess he's fine. Sneaky Dylan Cruz didn't do anything. Same with Blade Neto. There's nothing really actionable here. Austin Riley turned it around a little bit, which was good. God, I bet I sound like some sort of sick gnome or something, man. Absolutely terrible. And then as far as Connor went, let's see where this fell apart. Here it is. The pitching staff. We didn't even get 100 points. Sorry about that, Connor. That trade's not going to work out for you, unfortunately. Iglesias gave you a gift as well before he left. Chapman also had a bad week. I mean, this is a real shame right here. Chase Burns also had a bad start. Same with Jake Bennett. Roop did fine. Walker did fine. But and we had a couple good starts from our good pitchers, and Munoz is good, but yeah, not good. We need a better starting rotation somehow, some way. We have to find it. Yeah, the good players did well. Andrew Vaughn turned it on a little bit. Clement is fine. Braden Montgomery is good. Caratini can go, man. Shame about James Wood being on the IL. Don't know what to say about Pena. He's good. But yeah, you just got to sit and pray with these guys. They're all fine. And to cap it off, Sam, even in a little bit of a down week, gets Brooks and manages to pull out the win. Some heroic performances from Grant Holmes and Trevor McGill from Brooks' side, but wasn't quite enough to beat Sam. I mean, even with 117 points, the pitching staff really showed up. Messick, Wu, Fott, all phenomenal starts. Bybee did great. Wanderon got a few saves. Gomez got a couple saves. Shane Bieber had a good start. Yeah, I mean, Robbie Ray was the only real clunker. Yeah, I mean, if your pitching staff pitches like this, you're probably going to be fine. Down week for the lineup for Sam, and he's got less hitters, so you're bound to have a couple of these guys in there. Canzone. I mean, Canzone's good. Are they playing him every day? They still are. Maybe those lefties are catching up to him. But, yeah, everybody else is just a plug-and-play guy, Well, that's going to do it for of course, Julie had a bye, and his team did perfectly well. But we're going to go ahead and move on. Take a look at our free agents. Langlers is out for the season, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he won't matter for our fantasy season for sure. Now, I've talked about all of these guys. Our waiver wire, as far as hitters go, is not the worst thing ever. Trevor Story is going to be back soon. He's back in 6 days. I mean, Matthew is the only guy I think maybe he's worth taking a shot on if you can fit him in your roster, but everybody else is probably okay leaving him out there. Jake Mangum's been good recently. Yeah. He's playing every day. He's been fine. If you need a little outfield help, I don't know. He's liable to turn back into a pumpkin, so see what Mangum's Savant page looks like. Yeah, I mean, not great. Not good stuff there. The rest of these dudes are just fine. Yeah, I mean, like, none of them are awful. None of them are awful on this first page. But better than dudes on your team? I don't know. Honestly, I feel like there's a lot of back-end outfielders especially the outfielders. Who, if you've got a guy who's cold, if you see a guy on the waiver wire who's hot, pick him up. Play the hot hand. This is the time of year to do it. Because we're not really trying to judge like the final couple months of the season. We just need guys who are hot and who are going to produce right now. So it's not a bad strategy. I don't like to do it, but if you want to do that, feel free. If a guy's really sucking, I might do that with like Bichette. He might hit the waiver wire soon if he doesn't continue his hot streak. But moving on, let's check pitchers. SPs. Let's check the schedule. Who is starting when? Merrill Kelly will be starting against Colorado today. And what is Saturday? I think it's the 16th. Or Sunday is the 16th. Let's take a look. Sunday is the 16th. So this Noah Cameron stream, somebody is going to end up with it. And it probably won't be me because I have a bye week. But Noah Cameron is good. Or he's fine. And the Angels are a terrible team. Like, as far as a streamer goes, it's not impressive, but he'll get you by. He throws tons of pitches, and he mixes up his pitches well. Yeah, against the Angels, totally go for it. Andrew Painter against Minnesota on Sunday. Another decent stream. Painter's moved away from his fastball, which really stinks, and now he's throwing a lot more of his changeup, which is his best pitch. So I've got a little bit more faith in Andrew Painter now. Don't do David Peterson at Washington. Anthony K at Detroit. If you need to fill a midweek start, Anthony K on Friday is fine. Randy Dobnak. I don't know anything about him, but he's pitching against the Angels, so it's probably okay. Zebby Matthews against Baltimore today. That's fine. At Pittsburgh, Patrick Sandoval. Is he left-handed? He is a lefty. I would not hate streaming him against Pittsburgh on Sunday. So, perfectly fine. I might actually be at that game. Dean Kramer against Philadelphia. Prelip against Philadelphia. I'd probably stay away from those. If you really need a Sunday streamer, Dean Kramer, maybe take a shot on him. He pitched well last time. Or yesterday. Louder against the White Sox today. It's okay. Tyler Phillips against Pittsburgh, probably not. Javier against Seattle, but that's on Sunday. I mean, maybe it's worth a shot. Hunter Dobbins. Not against Chicago. Not against Chicago. I am not compelled. Kyle Freeland at San Francisco. Now that is one that if I need a midweek start, I will be targeting because San Francisco stinks and Kyle Freeland actually isn't that bad a pitcher. Same with Andrew Alvarez at the Mets, although the Mets are kind of hot right now. Maybe stay away from that. Drew Anderson. I don't know anything about this guy, but he's pitching against the White Sox. Jake Irvin at the Mets. Definitely don't do that. Gabriel Hughes. Don't know anything about him, but it's at San Francisco. Ryan Gusto at Cincinnati. That could go anyway. Don't do Cal Quantrill. I don't care if it's the Athletics. Michael Lorenzen, again, at San Francisco. Hey, these are good streamers, these at San Francisco's. I really don't care who the name is. They're a terrible lineup right now. And Tidwell against Colorado. Sure. Any San Francisco, any Colorado guy on Sunday, I mean, go for it. And then if you need a weekly streamer, definitely pick up Kyle Freeland at San Francisco. That's going to be probably pretty good. Ryan Johnson against Kansas City on Sunday. Sure, go for it. I don't know anything about him. They're stretching him out, it looks like, so you might not get very much length. Yeah, the rest of these guys, I don't know anything about them. So they're probably not worth it. But, yeah, that's sort of going to do it for this week. A lot of interesting streamers. Many more than I expected. Top of the list, there was definitely Noah Cameron and Kyle Freeland, in my opinion. And then probably maybe Patrick Sandoval. Andrew Painter. Yeah, those guys I just mentioned, Painter, Sandoval, Noah Cameron, and Kyle Freeland are the dudes I'm definitely going to be targeting. Especially since they're going on Sunday, most of them. But, yeah, that's going to do it. And good luck this week, guys. It'll be interesting to see who comes out of the West. with the race that Julie, Sam, and Owen are all having. These matchups matter more than they ever have for them. And as far as Ryan and I, we're just going to have to wait and see how that shakes out. But Ryan is killing it this week, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that's going to do us. And thanks for listening to the pod, guys. Talk to you later.